I see this Nicole Arbour that she got
fired.
Allegedly fired from a gig that she had. Jay, you know much about this story?
Well, she's saying that she got a gig. She's saying she didn't get fired from anything, and that it is all alleged. From what I've read...
Is it alleged or alleged?
I struggle with that.
It's actually a legend at the moment.
She is a legend right now.
We don't know. But apparently she was supposed to be a choreographer for a film, a positive message, inspirational dance movie. And the director watched the Dear Fat People video and decided to fire her. But we don't know. I've read other articles from different news sources, like People picked it up, but I don't know.
I have people.com.
Yeah, I just don't know if they're quoting the director himself. So
anyway, so there's a story going on that she got canned from a gig that she was supposed to be. It's a movie about this cheerleader who was bullied because she felt overweight. And whatever the story, you can find it anywhere. It's on our Facebook page. And I got to thinking to myself a lot. And one thing I don't like in life, I really don't like it, is when people's livelihoods are affected from things in entertainment. It bothers me because we do things that are very controversial, and I wouldn't want it to affect something Jay's doing, affect something Roddy's doing, and I could care less if it affects something that Ralphie's doing back in studio, but or for you just don't want it to affect your livelihood. With that being said, you have to be careful, and you have to understand that if you're, and you've seen everything, you've seen the videos on YouTube, you've heard everything I said right now, already, not right now, you're going to hear what I'm saying right now. If you say things that are just go too far over the line, that appear malicious, while I don't like when people's livelihoods are affected, you have to expect it will happen too. You have to have the wherewithal within your own brain when you get in front of a camera or behind a microphone, and you have to look to the world that you're speaking to and understand your audience and know that if you come out and start dropping C-bombs and making fun of fat people and getting attention for it, that there will be repercussions for it. And if there's no one in Nicole Arbour's camp, this is what I thought about Jay Brody. This is what I really was thinking about. Was there no one in her camp that said, maybe not put that up on the internet? Maybe this one's a little too far. Let's go edit it a bit.
Who knows? People tend to get a little bit of fame and then surround themselves with yes men. People will agree with you no matter what.
I wish you I clearly don't have fame. You guys kept on that struggle bit forever and let Ralphie try to egg Ralphie on and play some jazz music still. Where's my yes men?
Well, when you're at camp, you're usually doing activities and people are busy, right? So there's not really time to judge a video or something. There's tetherball. There's water activities.
I went to
people in her camp. They're not worried about.
I went to no camp when I was a kid, and I was just like, "Hey, can we go canoeing?" And then just some big guy would be like, "No."
Yeah, I went to that camp too.
You think we could start a bonfire?
Camp,
no.
Yeah.
And I'm like, "Aw."
Are we gonna sing some songs later? No. Camp, no.
Fuck.
That's where I know you from.
Yeah, I do. Remember Camp No? It was a good place.
Clearly not struggling anymore. I'd love another glass of carnivore, please. Thank you. Anyway, so I just thought to myself, thank you. Why wouldn't someone have just said to her, Nicole, this is a bit much. And then what I realized, Jay Brody, I've been fortunate enough to have a lot of media training in my day. A lot of it's been through trial and error. We tried some things on an old show, and listen, we were controversial. I did some terrible things in the day. No question. And then you learn from that, and you improve, and you find out what the line is. But someone had to know that that line was too much, that Nicole Arbour crossed. So while I do feel bad that if this story's true, that she lost a gig being a part of a movie with a cheerleader that had an inspirational message, which is everything I thought Nicole Arbour was about a month ago. Empowerment. Her management team sent me an email. She's got a strong massive female teen audience, and she wants to make sure she empowers those females. I have that email. And, that was just too much of a trial. And the error is obviously now how it's affecting her. And the thing I think that I don't understand, I'd love to get Nicole on my show. All those Rob Dyke allegations that he said that broke on our show that everyone else is trying to pretend they broke. I'm not a gossip show. I want to see if that's true or not. Let her come out and say it. And this Matthew Santoro went on a whole rant on Twitter. And Matthew Santoro, by the way, him and I direct message each other on Twitter. And Rob Dyke sent me some things that I probably shouldn't have in my direct message box. I can tell you that right now. I'll never say what they are. But if Nicole, I was thinking maybe I should be a manager for YouTube celebrities because of what I've learned in the day of what you can and can't say. Maybe I should grab you YouTubers, all of you out there. Hi. I'm looking right into a camera. I'm doing YouTube stuff. How are you? And let's talk. Pay me a bit of a consulting fee. Jay Brody and I are going to go over your videos. And we're going to let you know, according to your audience, who, by the way, it's very easy to figure out who your audience is. It's all metrics and algorithms. You can figure it out through the comments, everything. Simple. You're lucky. You're blessed. You know who your audience is. It's all in front of you through the computer. All their profiles are public. I mean, some are made up and some maybe are anonymous, but the majority of them, you'll know who they are. Why don't you let us consult with you? We're going to say, if you put out this video, this is the type of backlash you're going to get. And if you put out this video, this is the type of inspirational message that it's going to create. And this is what people are going to say. I'm like the comment whisperer. You didn't like the one, Jay Brody?
The comment whisperer?
Yeah.
I think you struggled with that one a little bit.
You weren't even looking at me. What were you doing? Putting comments on someone's YouTube video? You're on your iPad.
I was working on a bit we have with Roddy here.
So you're not listening to me?
No, I'm listening to you. I just had an idea, so I started writing it down.
I'm just going to start writing something down while you're writing something down.
What are you going to write down?
Not play Jay Brody's bit. No, I just think that we should consult with you guys. And now, Nicole, I'm going to implore you on something. And I know you listen to the show because you were texting Jay Brody the other day, live during our show. Because I don't want people's livelihood to be affected. I really don't. But in order for you to do damage control, stop saying you didn't know who your audience was and you were surprised that video was shared with kids. Why don't you just come out and say, my goodness, I am sorry. Why don't you just come out and say, I apologize. I should have used better discretion. I've told people that I have a massive female teen audience. And I messed up. And it was trying to be funny, and that's the subjective part. To me, it's never funny. Just say sorry for knowing that the majority of the people that would have got to are people who you're shaping their future because you're a popular person. Just say sorry. It helps. It does help. You know, Brody, when we're children, and I see this with my little kid already, right?
Yeah.
And I'm thinking to myself, man, when he's 4 or 2 years old, the terrible twos, whatever, my little guy, Sawyer, he's going to do things that are wrong, and I'm going to have to say, hey, bud, don't do them again. And then if he does them again, I'm going to say, you shouldn't have done that. It's wrong. And he's going to say, I'm sorry. And when he says I'm sorry, I'm going to completely forgive him and just hope he doesn't do it again. Our entire lives, if we looked at it like the way we are when we're 12 years old and don't know better, it's not malicious. We just act, we react, we just do things. And then we just say sorry because those things might have been wrong. If you don't do those things again, it will go away. But if you deny, and pretend you didn't do anything wrong, it will never go away, and your livelihood will continue to be affected. I should be charging for this advice, not telling the world about it. Nicole Arbour, why don't you just say sorry? People will end up forgiving you. Have discussions about it. Let them know what your true intent was, why you thought it was funny. Come on our show and defend the video, which you told Jay you might do. The allegations, I'm not a gossipy show. I don't want to do that stuff. I don't care. I mean, I do care if it's like, I just hope everyone's okay. That's what I said. One way or the other, the truth will come out. Because I also find it a bit weird, and I like the guys, Matthew, and I like Rob, and they're great at what they do. But I also find it weird how they so easily want a story out there,
Yeah.
Like Rob, like Rob's a good guy, but why would he so easily want this story out there? I guess you got to, at some point, you got to put a stop to things if these allegations are true. But I mean, you could do those conversations in private too.
Yeah. Yeah, the timing's a little bit suspicious as well. So it's one of those things. It's very, it's interesting. The timing seems a little suspicious to me, and not that I don't believe the story or that I believe the story. It's just Nicole has a video that goes viral, and now these, allegations come out. However, allegedly, the breakup was over a month ago. So, why now?
Interesting. I never even thought of it that way.
Is it because now she's a big deal? I don't know. It's kind of it may be a bit opportunistic.
Yeah. And all of it's a shame because they're all very talented in their own way. I'm really impressed with this YouTube celebrity of these guys. I really am. If used right, it is a very powerful, beyond powerful medium. Medium?
Yes.
Apologize, I said median. That's like
something you hit.
Yeah.
With your car when it's snowy.
That's the type of hitting you're allowed to do.
Yeah, it's snowy, you hit some ice, you hit the median.
Anyway, I'm very serious about this message. I would love to help with all you guys with some media training. Let's understand your audience. I don't know if your management teams do this. And then let's craft a message to them that is either important, or if you want to get a rise out of them, you'll do it in a way that won't cost you your livelihood. And that's what I offer to all of you. And an apology will start this whole process.
Hey, what's up? I'm Roddy. Subscribe to our channel. You're going to love it. For the rest of this episode, you got to check out our podcast online on the website. Go check it out. You won't be disappointed.